very good morning to everyone. We have no puppy today. He's out with his brother, and they have not stopped playing since last night, as I understand it. So, Detroit Rock City down to Charleston, West Virginia, where we didn't have a very good night the other night. We're just about ready to go. APU's running. Let's set up the rest of the flight deck and get some performance numbers. And we can go APU bleed to on. We're going down to Charleston, West Virginia, and I can't find... Oh, we got to get off the gate pretty soon here. 0 minutes. I don't know why the door's still open on one left. Connect the tug. Here comes the tug. There goes the door. Okay, internal power, GPU, PCA coming away. Tug's up. I think these guys used to receive their numbers at the button of the runway. So it's going to be Detroit 3 left. Packs on. Sync, sync. 3019 now, huh? It should be a flap 2, I would imagine, because it's a little bit short. It's 85 on it. Yeah, but we're only 140. This plane needs more weight. And a flex 62. All right, so we're all hooked up. All right. 139. At least their numbers aren't all the same. 39, 40, 42. 1 down, 0.3. And we're going to get a nice little tour of Detroit Rock City. Why did that not swap? Hold on 1 second, guys. Fenix has a real hard time saving my settings. Look at that. 1,000 feet. There you go. Oh, 636. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'm losing my mind here. We're at 600 feet above the ground. I need another cup of coffee. Flexing 62. 1 down. 0.3, and we'll just get a quick secondary. So let me just take a look here where the best place for us to come back around is. Probably from Swindle we'll come back around. Look at all the traffic in the Detroit area. I got 60% traffic on. So yeah, from Swindle we'll be out over the lake. We'll be able to diagnose any problems. And then swing. We're right under max. We're under max weight, so we can swing right back in. And then we'll want the longest runway if we have any problems, which will be 4 right. And let's see where the vias are here. Bang. Cats. Clever. And one more. So Cats probably for us would be good. We can come from Swindle down to Cats, right? If we have to, we'll come from Swindle, then down to Cats. Probably can hold somewhere in there, box around, whatever we got to do. All right, so that covers that. That's good there. And VORs are on both sides. Let's go. Going to 17,000, 1 FD2. All right, so cockpit prep is completed. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs are on and auto. ADIRs, we have 3 in nav. Fuel quantities 12,500 pounds. It is balanced, pumps on, APU running. Takeoff date is set, and the barrel ref is 3018. Set and cross-checked for 1022 on the standby. Below the line, windows and doors are closed and armed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers are idle, and the parking brake is set. And ground services, Fenix or Northwest 752. You're clear to push. Nose to the right. Tail left. Nose right. Parking brakes released. Clear to push. And we will start the elapsed timer. Off the brakes. Try not to run this guy over. And then we'll start that turn. If Fenix tuned this up a little bit, they'd be in good shape. I gotta figure out why that Spirit guy there is holding. I'm pretty sure we're going to three right, so we need to go across the bridge here. It's not really a good bridge. This isn't a good Detroit. It's supposedly a handcrafted airport, but it looks kind of like shit. I don't think it's this tall in real life. I have a copy for P3D that I really didn't install, but actually Mike Static hooked me up with it, some fixes for it. I paid for the beta, and then it's just a long story. I wish he would do more, but it's kind of freemiumware, if you know what I mean. Stopping the push. I don't know why this Fenix thing, it comes out like, if there was a plane there, it would push it back and then pull it. It's very strange why the second tug comes out, at least for me. Pushback complete, sec park and brake. And because the Fenix team is a European team, we got to start our engines after the push, instead of on the push, because the tug will disconnect. Oh, bump the thrust lever. Okay, hold it up. Hands off. Alright, see, now I just came out of that. Shouldn't be engine, because I just want ignition to start. There it is. Takes it a minute. Okay, ignition to start. Thrust levers are idle. Engine number 1. Bleeds up.
Traffic.
Wow, busy day today at Detroit, huh? This is going to be a fun flight. I don't know what happened. I cannot, for the life of me, see what's going on. I cannot get the procedure that I need in the box here. Where's the other guy? The other guy's breaking out. There he is. Alright, so we are in... I'm going to pull up the chart so I can see where the hell I'm going. Let's go to day chart. So we're going to go up here. Ostensibly take a right out of the ramp on uniform, and then Fox down to Mike 1 for 3 left. Oh, is that a... No, that's a 21. I thought that was... I got excited. I thought that was a 757-200. Alright, engine number 2. Little barking dog. Here she comes, number 2. I believe the age of this plane, it should actually be an older. That should have it's the A1s, I think. All right, so Fox, excuse me, ramp, uniform, Fox, Mike 1. Show you guys what that looks like over here. I don't think I put any charts on yet. Nope, clearly not. What I really wanted to do, and I think we're going to have to land on runway 5 according to the forecast. Let's do is I'll show you once we get airborne. But so we're down in here in the uniform 8 kind of area. So I'm going to try to go uniform. Actually, you get uniform 7. Why did I not see that? So we're on the uniform 7 line, and we'll try to go up uniform 7 to Fox, and then Mike 3. Is there another line there? Let's see. Engine 2 is both available. Looking good, looking good. Alright, I have to start items. Start checklists. NI ice is not required. ECAM status is checked. Rudder trim 0. Pitch trim down 0.3. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder left, rudder right, neutral, and away we go. supposed to turn on the predictive wind shear. You actually would get an ECAM. You would get a caution that there was no predictive wind shear. Before takeoff, checklist. Flaps are 1 planned, 1 selected, and 1 indicated. V-speeds and flex temp are 39, 40, 42, flex into 62. Pitch trims down 0.3 checked. Flight controls checked. Flight directives, we got 1 FD2, climb nav blue, 39 blue, 42 magenta, 7,000's constrained on the climb out to 17,000. There was another taxi line. How did I miss that? Oh, I should have had him push me back all the way. Oops. That's my screw up. So this is their idea of a bridge, huh? Something tells me I'm going to go over this thing and it's not going to go well. I'm going to get a landing weight at this thing. And I want Fox. Man, that's Fox right there. Why would they? Signs screwed up. ECAM. The ECAM takeoff memo is takeoff, no blue. Status check. Disappearing cars. Just like, I swear, it's just like P3D with the disappearing cars. Like they come up and whoop. Like in Phoenix, they come up and they do a or Phoenix or Orlando, they do a head dive. Ooh. But this is an actual, like, there should be some elevation fixes here, because that's an underneath roadway. Like this is a bridge. Like I don't understand. That's pretty cool right there. That's pretty cool. AIG traffic right there. That is pretty cool. So we should be number 1 now for 3 left. And that is the before takeoff checklist. To the line. It's just a quick review of the departure here. So it's going to be a lids 2 departure off 3 left. Best 230. Swindle below 7,000. Kislov between 4 and 15, lids, nooner, and then down to Gravy, ZU Gravy. Anything before 100 knots, we'll stop it right on the runway and assess the situation and call crew to stations. Anything after 100 knots, we'll consider taking the plane in the air unless it's fire or unflyable. Anything before V1, same. But once we're in the high speed, we'll use extra caution. Anything after V1, we'll take the plane in the air. We get the secondary set up to come back to 4 right. We'll get out over the lake and hold out over the water there. After Swindle, we'll get down to the south. Work the checklists. We'll call it, we'll ask for either a block 5 to 7,000 over the lake. Come down this way and either box around or pick a waypoint to hold. Any questions? No questions. Excellent. Below the line. No changes to the departure. Briefing's completed. Cabin crew is advised. And the packs are on. Northwest 752. Clear takeoff. 3 left. Here we go. Clear on the right. And I show clear on the left. Side stick cam for you guys. I'm really kind of depressed about this procedure not being in here. I know it says NA for that procedure coming in from certain spots, but I even deleted HVQ out of the out of the section there, and still nothing. All right, here we go. Slight right crosswind according to the ATIS. And I'm off that center line. There we go. Spool them up 50%. Man Flex 62 SRS auto thrust blue. $80 thrust is set. 100. B1, rotate. Positive rate nav. I hate that this plane comes up to 20 degrees because of the auto and like this is not an maybe this light, I guess, but it just climbs like a homesick angel. Thrust climb, auto thrust. I feel like I'm always flexing in the 60s too. Detroit Rock City. That's S speed. Flaps up after takeoff check. I feel like I lost the auto trim. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be a I don't know. I feel like that should be progressive trim. So this is Grosse Pointe, I believe, that we're coming towards here. Altstar. Alright, once we get to this Altstar here, 250 knot limit. That's Windsor, Ontario, right across there. So we might be able to see some places where they make cars. I'm certainly going to take a look. Altstar, climb blue. So we're actually crossing the Canadian border right now. Go autopilot 1. I think that's part of the Windsor assembly there. I know it's loud out here, guys. I'm sorry. I have to look, but I know like Jefferson North is right there where Jeep is. All the good stuff's kind of down here. But that's Detroit. All right, we're coming up to Swindle. This is a quick flight, by the way. So I have to take off the landing gears up, lights out. Flaps are retracted, and the packs are on, pressurizing. Seems to be a little bit more smooth now. I hate that I need a mechanical keyboard. So there's 4. I don't know. I feel like I should come forward more on this. It was about where Fly Guy was sitting the other night, so. That's not bad right there. Let's try that one. And let's get those cabin lights off. Because I forgot to take them off for takeoff. There's 10,000 feet. You can see us pitching over. Go lights off. So we'll do the 10 checks. Rad navs, just need to clear those. Copy active secondary. Optimum is 350. We're only going 340. So this should be interesting. And a report. Why are we, wait a minute. Why are we going at 340? We're going east. Has SimBrief lost its mind? Am I losing my mind? Yeah, we should be at 3.5. Oh, is it? Oh, I see what they're doing. It's because we're going this way. SimBrief, with the altitudes lately, it's been, we're going to go up to 3.50. Because VATSIM would want me filed at 3.50. Are we going to have to stop at 15 here? How close are we? 1.4. Hopefully this doesn't outstar on us. Nope, we're good for 35,000. Go ahead and set standard. Set standard. Dial us down to 1013. I'm gonna go get some more coffee, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys on the Canada view. I do like that now. Very much so. Little turbulence here. So what you're looking at there is Lake Erie. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, indeed. We're gonna go right over Cleveland. Cleveland will be on the right-hand side. So, matter of fact, Toledo is, there's the island. There's a Toledo, Ohio is in that corner right there, actually. I got a buddy in Toledo. He's a little crazy, but then again, he is from Ohio, so. We'll cut the side stick cam off so you get a good view. And then off to the races we go. So Cleveland, we're going to go by Akron, Canton. Everything good's going to be on the right-hand side, so I'll leave you guys on the right-hand side while I fill up my coffee cup. let me make sure I got my mic. We got the mic. We got the mic. So, back into the foothills of Appalachia. Now, I don't know what's going on with this Fenix here. But I updated the nav data, right? I don't think there's anything I can do here. No, definitely not. So let me show you guys something. I'm looking, if you look in the approach here, right? I need the, what we really should be flying is the RNAV Zulu to runway 5, which for some reason is not appearing in here, right? Is this gonna work? It doesn't work for some reason on this, it doesn't work. So I'd really like to fly the RNAV Zulu to runway 5, and somehow I forgot to connect the dots here, so we actually flew over Pittsburgh. Oopsie. No, that's Cincinnati. I don't want Cincinnati. So we're going direct to the Charleston VOR for the ILS runway 5, but what we really wanted was the RNP Zulu 5, and for some reason it's not in the nav data. We should have been able to take it from like Glaze, theoretically speaking, or even Ruley here, coming down. I would have just, you know, redirect to Glaze or redirect to Ruley. Wow, it is bumpy in these hills right here. We're bouncing around. So now I got to fly the ILS when I really wanted to come down and fly the RNAV RNP. So we'll probably do a visual in the long run. Coming into Charleston, West Virginia, which, by the way, was in World Update 10. Just so everyone knows, they did do the city of Charleston in World Update 10. No, that's the ringer. I don't want the ringer. I want the chat. There we go. But you can see that it's ILS 5, ILS 23, Yankee. RNAV Zulu should be here. Okay, 3009, set and cross-checked. And we're going down to 3,500. 4,046.76 is constraint. It's a very strange constraint. Thrust idle. HVQ. Shoal at 4676. We're going to do one lap at Shoal. And then take it down to Canco, 2,900 from there. Probably be easier for us to do. I'm just depressed. I wanted to fly the RNAV. I mean, look at this RNAV. It's a crazy RNAV, right? The other night I was not streaming, but came in to fly the RNAV 2-3 from HVQ, and it was interesting. Let's say I'll play you guys that video. Came in, there was a microburst over the field. It was gnarly. All right. Need another monitor. What I should do is keep this one, slide it over, and put the Predator X28. 6 miles out. So we'll start. It's an offset localizer, by the way, so we couldn't even do an auto land if we wanted to. So we're coming into the Charleston VOR, and they did actually mention, sorry for the noise, you can actually see where the tiles kind of went crazy here in West Virginia. There's Charleston. You see the different kind of green it is? God, I wish you could turn the volume down outside. So you can see the hold entry. And then 7.1 to Shoal. And then we will do this inbound course here. 052 inbound, because that's the actual runway. And of course we're low on fuel now, because I don't think minus 15 doesn't seem to work for that. Bringing it to 20. Should see the runway there somewhere. There is terrain we have to worry about. Yeah, you can actually see the green. See how it's loading in? It's like brown here, green here. This was supposed to be in the world update, but you know, MSFS gonna MSFS, I guess, for now anyways. They'll get their proverbial ish together at some point, I'm sure. So welcome to Appalachia. Bet you if you look down in these hills, you find some moonshine stills. And then I'm actually gonna run the plan for Northwest 754, which will be a quick 30-minute flight. Actually, we'll do it 492. It's only about 200 miles, if that. 190. $260. Straight across Appalachia there. Taking the same plane. 376. 1650. Yeah, we'll turn that around right fast. So you can see where they screwed up the tiles. Right here, right here, right here. Come on, MSFS, you can do better than that. I don't know if it was shading or, you know, that's two different seasons. That's like late summer, early fall versus summer. But there's the river, and that's Charleston proper, to my knowledge. Slowing down at 10,000 feet now, 250 knots. Gonna go landing lights to on, wing lights on, still bouncing around. Or is that Charleston over there? There's the airport. You can see it in the hills. Orbex actually needs to fix. There's the approach lighting to 2-3 here, off the end of the cliff. And that's about where I wound up. I was coming in sideways the other night. There was a microburst right over the field. It's a pretty cool shot there. If it didn't, let's do this. And then we'll do Control Shift, or Windows Shift S. And then there's the city of Charleston, West Virginia. Snapping into place, of course. I can't remember, is this the capital? No, Wheeling, right? Wheeling's the capital. So let's say 210 now. We're going to select down at 210. And we'll go ahead and activate approach phase. Actually, decel. We can let our decel today. Thrust idle descent. So we're going to let it hit the decel point and see how she flies the nav. It is gusty down there. On the ground, it's calling for... got to just quickly send a arrival message. So it's 492. We need 12, 7, 500. And the trip's gonna be 3,900. I wish they would just automatically do this, right? Need the GPU, not the air service unit, and PCA. So sending that off, right? I wish we would be able to. All right, so entering the hold, and we will decel. And manage now is 210. I did not see that on the chart. Doesn't say. Max 5,400. Minimum holding altitude is 3,500. More drag it's looking for. We're going to hit that decel now. There we go. And we can go right into flaps 1. Bouncing in the hills, guys. Bouncing in the hills. Flaps 1. Set hold speed. Flaps 2. Yeah, they look at the trees here, trees there. It's a little disconcerting. Looks like a desert over here. Well, that actually looks like a coal mine. I imagine that is a coal mine. Why are we diving now? 4,000. Whoa, how'd that work out for you? 4,600. Alt star. That's pretty bad, Fenix. Pretty bad. So now we're going to resume. Alright, track into shoal, and then we'll come around 1 lap. So what I'm going to do is, once we get around, I'm going to go direct shoal. The fact that she had to climb is terrible. Like, the RNAV would have been just such a better profile. Does it say the max holding speed? So we're going to break out to the right here for... Or I thought we were going to break out to the right. Apparently not. What is hold speed? 137? Because we're supposed to be holding left here, right? So I'm going to hit resume hold. I guess it's going to take us around here, and then we do left turns. Go around to 3,500. Anytime I think of Charleston, West Virginia, I think of one man and one word. We got to talk about pension. Ken Hall. I think this is where he's from. Maybe it was Harrisburg. I don't know. He was the former Secretary-Treasurer of the Teamsters for many, many moons. So yeah, so we're gonna take this course back into shoal, right? I imagine we could probably get a good 050, so 070 will work. So we'll pull 070 now. Why is that vertical speed? So we'll go 080, 3,500 by shoal. She probably should have vertical speeded that down. Okay, let's arm the localizer. Loc blue, vertical speed down 900. Excuse me. Yeah, this is just pretty terrible with what they did here. Look at this just, I cannot. Back to the arc, down, Loc blue, 180. Outstar, and we'll go ahead arm the approach. AP1 plus 2. All right, glide Loc blue, Outstar. Glide Loc blue, Cat 3 dual, AP1 plus 2. That's how you're supposed to do that. Look at that, hitting it out. And 3,500 is the go around. As soon as I can see the airport, which I think I can now, we should see a Loc star here any second now. Oh, it's an offset Loc. Shit. Where the hell is the airport? There it is. Have some autogen trees. So the Loc's offset. It's by 1.4 degrees. Vertical speed down. With this wind, I want to try to configure early. So we're going to go managed speed. Gear down. Waiting on the greens. Because we haven't captured. Woo, flap 3. And flap full. Clear to land. We may not capture this localizer. Why did that do that? I'm in vertical speed, down. Alright. When all else fails, Cat 1. We'll go flight directives off. Bird on. We want 052, I think. Or actually, maybe. Alright, we gotta get on and slow down. Wicked cross. Landing checklist. The auto thrust is speed. Auto brakes medium. Cabin cruise advised. And the ECAM memo is landing no blue. Status check. Like, we're not even getting in on this localized. This is why I wanted to use the RNAV. 3,500 for the go around. Give you the side stick cam. Charleston, West Virginia, folks. I believe that's the Ohio River. It could be the... It must be the Ohio River, right? I do see a runway.
1,000.
Stabilized. Man, we could have come in on 2-3, really. 300. It's almost... I mean... That looks good to me. I can't see the pappies yet. But I mean, I'm looking at how this looks. Might be a little bit high, but I don't want to be
1,000.
skimming the trees here. Stabilized. Easy with it now, easy with it. Watch that, watch that.
$500.
Do Chuck Yeager proud here. And no, we're high.
$400. 100 above. Minimum.
Here it comes around a 330.
500. 300.
It's gonna be 50.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Stop. $70 knots. Manual braking. That was a one-wheeler too. $208, not bad. Considering. Rolling to the end. So see, you can see the approach pier that goes out into the trees there. But Orbex, we have to get everybody to let them know. APU, 1, 2, 3. We have to let everybody know to let Orbex know, hey, so the other night these trees were all waving. $208, not bad, not thrilled, not unhappy, either which way. Check the approach report over here. Take a little quick sneak peek. All right, I need a 2-minute timer. $209, pitch 5. Increased risk that we were coming down at 1,226 feet per minute, which my limit's 1,200. In the last 500 feet. Yeah, we shaded high. I didn't check the glide path on that thing. Well, no, it was 3 degrees. Something, I don't know, something was wacky. I mean, the RNAV, again, RNAV would have been much better for us. But this feels like a flight Northwest would have done back in the day. Alright, so we're going to go to Bravo 2. So the West Virginia Air National Guard is here, by the way. And then we're going Alpha all the way down. There's their run-up area, you can see that. Some Herkies. I bet you they came in here with Saab 340s and Brazilias. MD-80s, things of the like. So we're going Alpha left Bravo. I feel like this used to be a runway. I can almost guarantee it used to be a runway. Alpha left Bravo to the ramp. Taxi light off. And we'll take this one right here. Chuck Yeager Airport. We're good on the 2 minutes. What did I say? I said Bravo 2, didn't I? Let's see if I can get it right on the first line. Subway, Sbarro. Right there. Not even close. I gotta get a semblance of how that line feels. I don't know. Alright, so we're after the 3 minutes. Number 1, number 2, APU bleeds coming. Parking brakes on. It's 10%. Belts and beacons, D-board. Oh, I gotta unload, so it's gonna unload, then we'll do a quick load. Why did we get 3 arrival messages? Alright, new load sheet. Go away. Ridiculous. What am I looking for? Cruise. Actually, you know what? Should probably just keep the APU on. Right in there, 300 pounds over, and IP. Probably should force Toga. Flex 55. 44. Hmm. 6,715. See, the problem is the Fenix doesn't burn enough. So you know what? We're gonna do a 2 and see what we get. That's a little better. Take the side stick camo. Sorry guys, you can be able to see. 2 down 0.3, always down 0.3 for some reason. Like, I had an up the other day. It's 54. 54. And she is unloaded. We're gonna load instant. Aircraft is loaded. APU bleeds on. 215 for clean speed. Right. Waiting on the finalized load sheet. Alright. Flight directors. I'll call it 8,000. And then we gotta hook around to HVQ. And no constraints until we're there. So we're good there, good there. Just do that. Do that. Just a quick double check. 30, 30, 30, 30, 35. We got an extra degree on the flex. And here, put that one up. Just want to check something on the trups here. Trups 4, and then, alright, so that'll break off, and then Mount Vernon, swing around. First one's 280 Ranger, alright. And then of course, they put in Mount Vernon. Where is it? There we go. Alright, all set. And let's hook up the tug. Pumps on. Class loaded. Ground services. GPUs away. Chocks cones. Connect tug. Epic turnaround. Alright. Brakes released. Off the blocks. And away we go. Oh. There's Spirit in from Orlando. That was a fast taxi. Okay. All right, 2 planned, 2 selected, 2 indicated. 30, 35, 35, flexing 55. And we got 1 FD2, 30, blue 35, magenta, climb nav, blue 8000. And set. Cabin crew advised. No changes, briefings completed, and the packs are on. I feel like this should have been a toga. Come on, up the hill, up the hill. Definitely needs to be static. Flex 55 SRS auto thrust. There is an ILS on this runway. Oh, it's offset, that's why. Well, no, it should still be runway. Maybe the nav data is wrong for this airport. Keep the wing down, keep the wing down. B1, rotate. Positive rate nav, straight ahead. Terrible, terrible masking, man. That's garbage. See if we can get the 56 56 METAR here. '52. No barrel, it's the Mount Vernon visual. Alright, I guess I gotta go get dressed. real quick as we get to the end of Appalachia here. Look at the mountains, and then there's the tile situation again, but that's where all your coal comes from, folks. And then getting into the flatlands again on the backside of the Appalachians. 120 miles to go, and we are going to be deleting the speeds. Anything above 10K. That's 11, that's fine. Trups is fine. And we're going down to 6,000. Thrust idle descent. Brake medium. Joining the arrival. It's funny, the arrival to Baltimore is similar to this. Comes out of Louisville to Beckley, I believe, and travels a little further south, I would say kind of along over here. .33 will probably break off. I want to hold 318 or Mach 7.9 in the descent. Break out from our over to Hero to join the arrival. Did I turn off the side stick cam? I did not. Wow, I'm a dick, huh? Why is my APU light on? I'm gonna take a look at one thing here. No, this one, this one. Oh, that's why. Add event, change button lane, add actions. Okay, add condition. Select data, and that was I think it's IAPU. APU. overhead, start, master. I am changed. Equals 0. Computer off. Yes, that is correct. And then if I do this. Equals 1. Yes, so it's available. Alright, excelente. So not the master. That won't come on until the APU is on. There we go. UDS. 24.6 for 6,000. Down the arrival pike we go into Washington for the Mount Vernon visual. Quick double legger. PJ 230. Good on the path. Screwing tailwind right now. Bumpy along the way. So again, probably will break out right for the river after Trups maybe. Or maybe R. So let's see what do we got. Let's take a look at this in plan mode. There's the manual leg. So Katrin. So need to go on Hero. So we want to come a little bit to the west of that. So support mode reversion. Oh, out of Mach into speed. MMO. It's alright, we'll keep cooking at 340. Speed descent. Let's see. Support to Hero. They wouldn't necessarily vector them, I don't know. We'll see. See if we can break out of that. Get back to the, make it just a long base coming in this direction and swing out into the river. Only about 65 miles to run, counting a decel leg. Knocked 5 minutes off the arrival time too. So we could break out at support, fly like a 010, or excuse me, heading 100, and we'll keep it going in an open descent down to, let's see, what do we got? So basically what I'm trying to say is after support here, we'll break out, fly towards the river, right? Fly towards Hero, and then grab the Mount Vernon visual, come right by Mount Vernon, down the river we go. Yeah, we'll break out here at support. We'll fly heading 100. Okay, we're setting 29 or 87, so we're going to drop some altitude here. 87, yep, 2987. .2987 is set, both sides, cross-checked with 1012. No minimums, landing lights and turns are off, that's good. Alright, so let's see where we're going to break off. Heading 100. Yeah, 100 will bring us into Hero. Thrust idle. And Northwest 642, fly heading 100. Open descent down a, see where we'll bring it back a little bit. Bring it down up what we're supposed to be at, which is 318 on the perf. Excuse me, 320 on the perf managed. 310's okay though. And we'll just keep it coming downhill. Plenty of energy yet. Is that going to bring us inside of Hero? So we'll fly 120 now. Got a company message. No ADC required. We did a lightning round turnaround. So once that gets inside of 40 there, now we can kind of really see what we need. 13.9 coming down. You can actually see something on the arrival over here. So we're going to fly down to the river now. Just need enough mileage to get a good turn onto the river. So let's come down and say 280 now on the speed. Let's get the boards out. Get down below this cloud layer and we'll be good. Actually, I would imagine this guy's probably for Baltimore, if I had to take a guess. Because like I said, the approach paths kind of converge here. All right, 12.3 for 6, and we're going to say right down at 3,000. And 250 on the speed now. Katrin's at 2,500. Put up the right chart here, I'll be able to see what the hell we're doing. I don't know where Northwest went. We might go down the Banjo. Maybe to like B14. Somewhere down the end. Delta used to use the Banjo, as a matter of fact. Alright. Left 10 degrees for Northwest 692. Or 49. What the hell's our flight number again? 492. Alright, that's 10.6 for 3,000. We're gonna go perf or prog first, KDCA 01, and then perf, and we are 30 miles inside of the airport, so we will activate and confirm. And on this side of the airplane we're gonna go lights and a ding. We'll bring some boards out, and I'm gonna put the landing system on because we will be looking for, you know, localize a track. We'll break out at Baden there. Inside of 20 to Hero now, and Hero and Baden, I believe, or Katrin are pretty much the same. So we're gonna say fly 100 heading. $2,500 feet down to 210. River's coming into sight. I don't see Mount Vernon yet. Should be right in line just after Katrin. So Mount Vernon should be right over here. Not quite yet. But they supposedly added it this time. $6,000 for 3,000. Bouncing around a little bit. Manage the speed all the way. Going flap 1. The river is in sight. Left turn 040. Actually, we'll do 06 for starters. I think I see Mount Vernon. Speed out star. Cheat a little bit here. Let's see if we can see Mount Vernon in this thing. Timmy decided to show up. Alright, now remember, we're going to come up. And I'm happy with that. I should be able to see Mount Vernon. It's like right there. You can see the runway. So we'll go to 190. And now we will go. Autopilot off. Flight director's off. Bird on. Setting the runway track is 007. We're going to go flap 2. Bring it right around the corner. Mount Vernon should be right on the other side of that bank right there. So Katrin, which we are over. Where's George's house? Come on. Go around to 3,000. Let's do 170 to Baden. We gotta be at 1,600 at Baden. Come on, where's George's house? Should be right next to us here. They supposedly added it. Now it's behind us. Maybe that's it right there. see it. Oh, there it is. That's Mount Vernon, the red house. I only know that because my grandparents went there when I was a kid. Brought me back something from it. So 170 to Baden. With this wind, we'll start configuring early, so we'll go manage speed. Gear down, spoilers armed, flap 3. Give you the side stick cam. At Baden, we're going to break off and follow the river. Flaps are 3 and flap full, landing checklist. Alright, here we go. Breaking out, following the river. Can't offend rich people's sensibilities. 1600 right on the button at Baden. Following the river. We got a wicked ground speed menu too. So I'm going to trend low because you can see it's got us doing 150 to maintain 138. Back the other way. Following the river, keep it coming down, keep it coming down. That ground speed mini should reduce here momentarily. There it goes. And you can see we're just doing this little track here, right? And
1,000.
Stabilized, landing checklist, auto thrust speed. Cabin crews advised, ECAM memos, landing no blue, status check. Back over the river. Line it up now. Got a wicked quartering crosswind on the left. So let's get that nose over. Runway looks good. Does look a little bit low. So let's correct that. I see 3 reds. Keep the nose over. I see 2 reds. VGSI and glide path not coincident. So I'm just kind of fully visual now. Coming into the Capitol, one of the favorite approaches here. Feet on the pedals. I need a little more rudder authority, I think, for these landings. Stable target, sinking 6. Ground speed's 135 now. Keep it coming down.
400.
Don't dive for it. Pull out of that a little bit. Just ease it on in there.
300.
Still drifting high on the Pappy. Yeah.
200.
Keep the nose. There we go. That's it.
100.
I want to hear 50.
50.
There it is.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Fly it on. Oh, that didn't look good. Didn't feel good either. $70. Idle reverse. Didn't hold the center line very well on that. $310, so it says. Not a fan. Not a fan. Let's grab a gate, and then I gotta go. Many a time during my childhood I saw that view. I gotta get Druzicki from somewhere else. Why are the ground spoilers not disarming? Give way to the JetBlue. Yeah, definitely need to get rid of that static traffic. Affects the frames too much. 42 minutes on that one. That landing just did not feel right. I gotta get that recorder so I can watch them back. Taxi light off. It's not quite straight. Brake's hot. Now see, why is it not? Oh, almost. Alright, this is good. I can fix this situation. There we go. Fix this real quick. Here, here, here. I just need to toggle it. Hey, there we go. So it's a toggle bit. Alright. Let's get that brake fan going. Hot brakes. Belts and beacons. Here she comes. Oh, they do have the little burger shop there. Alright, fair enough. Bugling. Ground power's up. APU coming down. Fuel pumps. Alright, set. Let's take a look at the landing, and then I will be out of here. Review 303 at 1.11. So we thumped that. Where is George Washington's house, damn it? Right there. That's George Washington's house. Well, that was right there. Mount Vernon, it's called. So where do we come? Yeah, it was there. They did at it. And then you can see at Katrin, or Baden, we come over, follow the river in. Bang on the money. Approach report's going to yell at me, I'm sure. Here we go. There we go. Firm. With that kind of crosswind, maybe you need it. Shallowed a little bit. Then got back on for the 500 foot, which that's where you're supposed to be. Let's see how that flare and bank looked at the end. Yeah, see, I was fighting that. And that's a massive flare command. But, yeah, fair enough. From the nation's capital, I wish you all a very, very good afternoon.